Hello. So in this session, we will be talking about simple product automation actually. So how product automation is going to work. So we got a, again, similar scenarios, not intellectual property. We got a like POC kind of thing, 2019, what we did for one client, we just need to automate some other stuff. What will they do that? They dump the data into S3 bucket or anything. Okay, let's call it S3 bucket. They dump 12 images, 20 images for each product. Again, this use case I'm talking about only retail product. So they want to get it, they want to automate the system. So they dump the images into S3 bucket. For example, they dump for L'Oreal product, they dump like L'Oreal, blah, blah, blah. So let's say your product one, okay? They dump into this folder image one, image two, something like that. Okay, image three, something like that. They dump it, okay? As long as they dump it and they trigger the API, they just let, oh, do the process, blah, blah, blah. Once it is triggered, then it will go and call the machine learning classification. This classification algorithm will go each folder, read all the images, understand the image context, and find the right image, find the main image. And we have a custom algorithm to classify which image is the main image or which image is a sub image. For example, let's go to Amazon.ca. Let's go to Zambra. Okay. So let's say Zambra, take this one. This is a main image. This is not the main image. So either the customer, the seller define the main image, blah, blah, blah. They have a characteristics like that, something like that. Assume they somehow they miss the characters. Assume somehow they miss the index, misindexing that. So our algorithm will identify this is a main image, this is a sub images. So they're gonna index all the images 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And then once we find the images and we find the main image and then we get context. For example, any one of the image, they may have a context or something. It's like an image description, for example, this. So let's say there's like one product. For this product, we need to get the product description. Okay. The product description is like you need to get some kind of a product description. And that product description is like we need to get it from the database. So right now, let's assume there is nothing in the database. Right now, all the product description inside the PDF. Like think about that. They got like 1 million PDFs available. And then you need to fetch one PDF details. Either they provide the product ID. Assume they don't have a product ID. Then you have to search by product description. So in that product description, you need to get from the text. So you need to get from the text. So we convert this context into text, and then we start searching for the PDF, one among 1 million PDF. And then we get the product description from the PDF. And then we rewrite the PDF into specific audience. Let's say you are running a Chinese New Year, like you're going through Chinese New Year, and then you want to advertise your product for this Chinese New Year. You cannot bring Indian context into that. You cannot bring Brazilian context into that. So you need to rewrite the description to adapt the flavor. So we're gonna rewrite the context, the product description context, blah blah blah. Maybe like a marketing context. So I wouldn't say product description, maybe like a marketing content. Once you generate the marketing content, either you dump it to the database or else keep it available as an API or else create a PDF. Assume your user is asking for your seller is asking for, which means your client, they asking for a PDF. So we create a PDF on that. That's it. So we dump the PDF. So let's say assume that they are sending 20 images. They want to process that marketing description. That we can do that. Also, what we can do that we can provide the auto trigger, which means every time they fill up the S3 bucket with 10 folders, as long as the 10 folders filled up, we will have to trigger it. They are not going to trigger manually. For example, they say, oh, within 1 hour we'll dump 10 product folders. Okay. However, sometimes they get limited folders. They get only 8 folders. In that case, the automation script will not be used. So in that case, what we will use it, we will have to manually trigger it. So we do have a manual trigger and we do have auto trigger. Auto trigger will trigger with every 10 items. This can be coming from env file. So this can be coming from the configuration, envr configuration. As long as they have 10 folders available in the specific bucket, or call it Minio or GitHub, their Azure storage, anything, it has to trigger it. It has to trigger and do the rest of the stuff actually, and find the images, blah blah blah. There's like a little bit of like better use case. I would say it's a level 3 use case. Level 3 means a little bit of complex. Let's assume there are level 10 kind of complexity. I would define this as a level 3 complexity. How do we get there? We will work on it actually. Okay. So what I'm gonna do vibe coding. So we will go through that vibe coding one by one later down the road. What are the code pieces are there? But right now, you need to get on speed, create a product, create a use case, and go with that. But right now, we're gonna do everything local, assume everything local, and then we change the flavor to Azure based or AWS based. But today we just focus only on the stuff, only on the local stuff. And one more thing, this session is gonna be only 1 hour, so we will try to cover everything within 1 hour. So if anything left over, we'll do session 2, session 3, session 4, blah blah blah. Okay. So we'll try to focus these term right away. Okay, I'm gonna create a new repository. So product automation, marketing content, product, marketing, and then generation, automation. Okay, sounds good. Create a one. We'll create a new repository. It's private, yes. Then so I'm gonna create a new folder. So I do have a shortcut to do that. Going in. Yeah, that's okay. I have a shortcut. C2, HI. So I just create a base code. I just use the template code to get started actually. Unless it should be okay, right? Oh, it should be there. Okay, got it. Sounds good. Okay. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna use Kiro data. Just create this one. Then I'm gonna use it. So everything I just put these details into admin notes. So what I call it ANT, it's nothing but admin notes. So I'm gonna put it here actually. Sounds good. We put the admin notes. And then I'm gonna say that I need a simple storage. Let's go with the local storage. So I need to dump, let's call it one product folder. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm going to charge my stuff. Okay. So one product folder I'm going to create it. Okay. So simply saying that I need to create one product folder. Okay. Let's say that product images, product images. Okay. I'm going to say like simple, just red like one. So sample folder one or something. Okay. Sample one, sample one. Okay. Let's go with, let's say, use the use case. Okay, let's go. That's probably this. Okay. Okay. Moisturizer. Let's go with this. Okay. I'm gonna copy these images actually. Just for now, I'm gonna copy these images. So I'm gonna say product images. So P1 L'Oreal. Okay, what is it? Moisturizer. Let's say something. Okay, and that folder I'm gonna create and then say one. Let's say 21. Okay, something like this. So 22, 23, 24, 25, four more images. Okay, 26, 27, 28, 29. Sounds good. That's fine. Yeah, I did this one. I don't need videos. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna copy everything in there. That's it. Yep, that's cool. I'm gonna copy this one and do your action. So assume the product is that. Okay, this is not that. Okay, sounds good. And I'll just delete this one. I don't need it. So this product image I do have. So what else do I need? So I need to have a manual trigger, okay? Because it's only one folder, I need to trigger it. When it's triggered, I need to find all the folders. Then I need to do this stuff actually. Let's go for local. Assume it's local because well, the session one will focus only on the local. Okay? We do just I'm gonna use business data. Business data. So I have multiple folders in product underscore images. So what I'm also going to say, this project is about product marketing content, product marketing content generation. Hmm. For more info, it's some context from dat and file. Just say that. Okay. So I'm saying that dat and mean admin notes, something like that. Okay. So I'm saying that I have multiple folders. So in the in part one, I have multiple product images, folders and product images. So our Python code go should go each folder and then find all images under each folder. Or also by using customized algorithm. So I'm going to create another Python file. So image classification, image sort algorithm, that file. Okay, something like that. Okay. So I'm using customized algorithm, which is in this file. I will have to classify the index from index all images from 0 to n. 0 means main image, which should be shown in the product main image in retailers websites like Amazon. Okay, give me code, something like that. That's it. Okay, let them do the magic. Again, this is like granular control we're gonna give them, but we're gonna get more context actually. Okay, let them do the work. We can keep simply watching them. Again, I would say it's a little bit of better context. It's not like a straightforward. Okay, it has a tool calling, so you get to know what is tool calling. So those are the things actually. We will go in this one. Probably this product automation might take 10 classes actually. We'll get there. We'll get there very complex level. Definitely we'll get there actually. Okay. What is it? Yeah, image sort algorithm. Okay, sounds good. They just keep going at it. Oh, nice. We can change this algorithm. We can customize it. So down the road, we can customize whatever way we want, but right now we do it. Okay, sounds good so far. Hmm. Okay, they're doing business.py. Oh, they already done. The updating requirements are fine. Nice. Good. Sounds good. Business at by. I don't want to run it here. I'll run it here. So I'll just run ML12 in the Conda side. And then PyPy. Depends our requirements. Of course, it's gonna create error. PGQ2. Okay. Whenever I come across with these kind of stuff, I always store an error icon because that's I have a habit of collecting all errors. Actually. Since 2011, I started collecting errors nowadays. I use some unique code. Oh, give me one second. So these are the stuff I'll say this error happened here. This is a unique ID. So whenever I want to search this unique ID, I'll just like keep it like that. It's really good. Okay. I'm good. So what's exactly happening here? So I'm gonna copy because I nowadays these things are very clever. So I don't need to do any big thing. Just like tell them, oh dude, fix this one, blah blah blah. They will do it actually. The version number is compatible to them. Yeah, they figured out the 3.12. That's really cool. Okay. That's cool actually. Fine. CLS. See, I do have a shortcut. So when I type, like when I put a typo, so they will, I have it actually. This is like my stuff. Next time I'll show it to you. These are the stuff I have. But I don't want to hijack the topic. But these are the shortcut I have. I wrote all of this stuff. These are the stuff it's from 2017. What are the use case? I can automate. I did this stuff actually. These are my collection from 2017 actually. So I'll share it with you one by one. But one of them is shortcut. If I type something, CLS, instead of CLS, I type CL. And then I am saying, did you mean either one of this? It's a simple cosine similarity based in mathematical. Everything goes back to math, by the way. And then they explain this stuff. Not only they tell us, they explain, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, they're teaching me. So it's like a micro teaching. So kind of micro learning. It's good for me. So that next time I won't forget. Sounds good. I'm gonna do that. Comments. Also, I need to create a runtime. Oh, I do have a runtime. There you go. Easy. Okay. So I'm going to say that one is it's not an exactly an issue, but let me check. Let me check what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. The dependency installed successfully, blah, blah, blah. The core package need to, blah, blah. That's fine. Not a big deal. I'll do one more time. Yeah, cool. Okay. Then let's say Python business support. Okay. Let's see what's happening. I need logs. They don't put any logs. I need logs. Okay. Product generation. Okay. Let me try again. Let's see what's happening. One, two. Product marketing content generation system. Product marketing generation. Selling images, blah, blah, blah. Ruler images. Okay. Main image, 0 index, 25. So they say 25 is the main image. Okay. What they do exactly? And the process complete production product process total images cover. So there are index 0 images suitable for Amazon, eBay. Okay, product blah blah blah, main image 25, quality score. That's cool, but I want to know the subsequent indexes. So 0th is fine, but give me all images. Before that, I want to go on and create a documentation. Create a simple minimal. Create a minimal docs in readme. Okay, simple. So they just do it actually. They're very clever nowadays, especially Kirodata, very, very clever actually. And I would say is Kirodata very underdog. Nobody talks about that, but they do the better job actually. This is what the problem with the hype. Sometimes too much hype is not good. They hype about other stuff, cursor and then anti-gravity, but nobody talks about Kirodata. That's okay, move on. So I did this one. What I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna commit it. I'm gonna say that base code order. Something like that. I'm gonna make it push. Okay, again, so everything I do it in a local host. So let's give it a try. What I'll do, I'll go to verify those stuff. Okay, I'll verify these things. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Perfect. Perfect. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask for. I need to print all uh, sorted images. Sorted image test. Images details in the along with main image details. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're gonna do the like sorting stuff here. They will doing that actually. Right? Here we can customize more stuff. We will do that. That's what we have to do that actually. It's like comes with the image stuff. This look, trust me, when I was looking at these stuff, like mind-blowing topics for me actually. A lot of things you can learn. Like it's starting easy. When you when you go for a very complex use case, you need to spend almost 100 hours actually. But starting is like 5 minutes. But in order to go for production grade or very complex algorithm, you need like 100 hours actually. And the one thing, image magic, they did a fantastic work. Image magic, Python. Like these guys look so good actually. Okay, we will work on those stuff. You can integrate those stuff down the road. But right now, CV2 is open CV is good enough. We will do that down the road actually. Okay, Python, this is fine. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Since I get this stuff, what I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna do this console logs. What I'm gonna do that? Say console logs of text, something like that. Okay. I'll do this one always. Okay. And I'll just use this delimiter. I'll put it in there because I will do the analysis on this stuff. So I'll do that later. That's it. That's really cool. Okay, now, very interesting. Now I'm gonna bring the template. So bring the UI template. Okay, in the UI, I will upload the folder, and then they do the rest of the stuff for me. Okay, that I can give it a try. So far, we haven't done anything GenAI. Give me one sec. Can I do? Maybe I'll just go with that. I don't need to go for the UI stuff. Find the image, main down. Yeah, we did this stuff. Let's do one more time. Index, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, 25.jpg. Okay, let's see what's in there. 25 is the right one. That's what they say. That's okay. It's not actually, but it's okay. I can live with that. This is fine. That's fine. Okay, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. These are the index images. Main image 25, quality score, blah, blah, blah. Okay, additional images, yes. JSON. Oh, exported to JSON file. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool, actually. Instead of storing it, we can store it in the MongoDB or any database. That's fine. But right now, this is good. No problem. Okay. So I'm gonna do status get diff added images. Yes, yes. Okay, sounds good. Image sort improved. Sounds good. That's perfect. Product get product description marketing content tool calling. So manual trigger, auto trigger. So this one we'll do later. We did this stuff. Get the product description actually. So we need to get the product description and then we need to go and then find the PDF. It's a little bit like because I need to get into LangChain. So what can I do? Maybe we go here. Okay, copy this one up to this. Just copy this. This is the product actually. And put it on the ant file. Sample product. Okay, sounds good. Then I go description, find the description, maybe FAQ. Okay, yeah, the next use case will be next use case from the description, create FAQ. We will do that, but that's not today, another day. Okay, blah blah blah. What is that? It's reviews, and that's why it's not worry about that later. But where is the product description? Product specification, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Okay, this is a title. Okay, ready? Title. Then it's top highlights, blah blah blah. It's a highlight. Good. So this is the highlights. Highlights, product highlights. That's okay. Why like this? Product highlights. See, this is cut off. Why? Brand is something highlights. It's not exactly highlight. About this item. This is about this item. Okay, sounds good. Product specifications, product benefits, okay, specific uses, UPC, ASIN number. ASIN number is very, very important. Which one I can? Maybe description. There you go. This is the description. I'm gonna dump this one, then assume there's like too many PDFs available. Benefits. What else? What else is there? Product benefits, already there. Specific use, model name. Yeah, maybe model name. And what else is there? About this item, we did that. Top highlights, we did that. Okay, that's it. This is good enough. Okay, so I'm gonna dump these details. So what I'm saying is, um, product details. Product details. I need to create a product detail PDF. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. So in that case, what I can do, I can do the ingestion process. I can create a PDF process, PDF file making process. Okay. So what are the details I need? I have model name. So about this item, description, title, I need. Okay. That's it. These are the things I need to make it. Okay. So let me commit this so far. Now I need to have a small template. The template I have, it's here actually. This is like a simple, there's that fast API template. This is a template, I'm going to use it. So theme two, I'm going to copy these stuff into that actually. However, I don't want any unnecessary details. Let's see. So I have a shortcut to copy that. CFA2, I'll copy the template. However, I don't want to override these stuff. Mount, git checkout, GCK, and okay, done. Then app.py is git ignore. I don't want to do that. Okay, and then requirements, I don't want to do that. That's it. Rest of the files, I'm good. Okay. So I will do a simple stuff. I'm running a simple app and then show this one. Use this one, password change. It's like a sample template. Okay. What I'm saying is change this template, but before that, I will commit the stuff. So into Fast API, okay, this is how we automate the process very quickly because it's very normal. Okay. Now I'm going to say that I have added Fast API. Okay. So maybe that Fast API, give me one sec. That Fast API is product marketing, where is that? Resume builder, not this. Product marketing, where is that? Why too many things are there? Come on. Maybe here, wash. Okay. I need the requirement files. This requirements, then I need this part. Okay, copy that, paste it in that. Sounds good. Fast API, UV multi-part, everything is fine. Sounds good. Okay. I'm gonna do that one more time. Quick install requirements. Done. So I got it fast API. Fast in the code. So now, so I will have to create product details PDF. Okay, for each product. Assume user will provide these details via UR. Okay, title about this item. So list. Okay, li list. I'll say li list. Description. Benefits. Model name. That's it. You get sample. I'm gonna give sample. Say these stuff. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna give a delimiter. This is delimiter. They will understand actually. They do these stuff. So create a PDF in I'm gonna create a folder called product details. Okay. Create a PDF in I need a ASIN. Maybe I don't need ASIN. Create a PDF in product details folder. Okay. With unique index, Unix tiny URL based like ID. Okay, for each product. That's it. That's cool. Okay. This PDF, I will use this PDF. I will use this PDF next time for RAG purposes in future, something like that. Okay, I did this. So what I'm saying is like, no, this client's really useless. What I'm saying is like, I created like fast API kind of thing. So you just take advantage of those stuff. Then that's a template. So I don't need to tell them, oh, create blah, 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 because they come up with the more stupid stuff, which I don't want it. So I don't want to ruin my existing theme that I created. So I want to go with the existing theme. So I already tell them this is other, these other things are there. Go and figure it out yourself, something like that. Okay. They are just doing it right now. They're adding all this stuff, product, blah, blah, blah. So, so again, we're just covering all use cases. Some of the use case may not be there because they might have been ingested already. This might have been automated, funneled from employer. Assume they are not. Okay, we are giving the way to do that. These things can be automated as well. We can give an API. Someone can call the API, provide the stuff. We will get that actually. Maybe the product file making UI, then API with multi, like a multi request kind of thing. Multi-request. Maybe like 100 requests a second we can provide. Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Mm. They're done, I guess. Yeah, that's two. They're done. That's cool. What is this one for? Run server. I don't need run server to be honestly saying that. I don't need this run server. Very interesting. To be honestly, remove run underscore server. I want to run it with Python and that part. Easy for me. Okay? I'm saying that because I have a shortcut, so I'll just do this. It's fine. This is fine. Okay, sounds good. Python, blah blah blah. Yeah, existing servers and the app.py itself, they do have stuff in there. Okay, this is cool. Okay, what I'm saying, oh my god, they put the HTML inside. No, they are not supposed to do the HTML. No, this is not it. So what I'm saying is, no, this should be fixed. Don't put HTML contents in app.py. Keep HTML in static folder in any .html file. This is wrong, by the way. So what I'm saying is don't get rid of this stuff. This is so stupid. Okay. This is like 2007 style. I'm saying no, big no. So this is the differentiate. Last time, one junior, she finished the app and then everything, all the stuff in Python. So this is what she does not know whether it's right or wrong. This is what the experienced player will say. No, you're doing it wrong. Do it in my way. I have a separate theme. I follow my theme. So you follow my theme too. So we can tell them they will do that. But if we don't know that is already available, you wouldn't know that. The same thing goes to design patterns. You tell them, oh, use the factory pattern, use a singleton pattern, use this pattern. If you don't tell them, they'll come up with a stupid code. They'll come up with a very easy code, not scalable. Blah, blah, blah. So you need to define them. You need to tell them actually. Yeah, I'll just short UID. I'll just run it everything. Yeah, this is fine. I don't need to run this stuff. Why do I need to do that? That's okay. They did it anyway. 8,000. This is kind of cool. Why did they change it? They changed the theme actually. So I'm gonna say that index file they changed the theme. Oh my goodness. Okay, they changed it. Please, you changed my existing HTML theme, which has which has a dark, what is that? Dark mode toggle button. Okay, I'm saying that, oh, you changed my theme, so bring back my theme. Apologies for rewriting over it, blah blah blah. Let me check what was static file originally. Restore your dark mode. Okay, that's it. So what I'm telling that no rebring, like bring it on, something like that. Okay, don't change my theme, blah blah blah, something like that. So they're just doing it. So we'll finish it in 12 minutes. Then we'll just like we will do more. So these kind of things might take like 10 sessions, maybe 5 to 10 sessions. We will get there actually. Also, we will upload everything into YouTube and then we'll share it with you guys. We'll do that down the road. So right now, what you're doing is we just like automate this all the stuff into these like change the theme actually, bring back the old theme. That's what we are doing. Okay, they're doing it so far. Good. Product is stored. So far, I spent 313. Okay, so still I have 1,000, and then only 16 days left. So I didn't finish even 500. So still I get to use a half of the stuff. It is $20 by the way. So I'm using $20 per month stuff. It's really powerful actually. Okay, let's see. Okay, sounds good. Why did they change? No, I had the different icon. Ah, come on, guys. I hate that. Why? I had a different icon before. I had a different toggle icon or something. Effect or effect before. Okay, in that case, what I can do? Very interesting. In that case, I need to bring the other code actually here. Okay, I need to tell them take this code. Understand this is template index system static templates. Oh yeah, I did wrong. It has to be inside the templates. I put it wrong here. Sorry, I was wrong. All HTML should come from index.html. Check my existing theme and then use the same theme and apply new use case, u basis object, something like that. I'm saying it, and then delete index.html in static folder and keep only templates index.html. Sorry, I'm wrong. Like sometimes, yeah, it's right. So this is what the problem is. Whoever knows uh, the first API stuff, they would tell, oh, are you sure you want to do it inside the templates or else the way you said right now? But your existing theme has index.html file inside the templates. They are not telling you. Even though you make a mistake, they are not auto correcting you, which is a good sign. Why? If they do that one day, they'll replace you. So they are right now, they know one pieces. It's like a football. You kick a football, they go for 4 meters or 3 meters. That is what the GenAI does right now. Think about that. If they do end-to-end football, they don't need you to be kicked. They don't need you to kick the football. They will play themselves, which is a good sign for a human. Why? You have like you have more control. They make more mistakes. That's the reason most of the juniors they make more mistakes. So you need to be expert, you need to be already above average, or else you need to be average player already. Then you know how to play that, which means you are a driver and then you get auto driving mode, you get to go like super good. You're already a 50% driver, then you can go to 98% good quality. once you become a like auto driver mode, blah 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 blah. But if you're not a driver, you screw up. So this is what happens in the IT industry, especially GenAI tools. GenAI tools will make expert, like will make average player into expert player. Let's call it average players 50% knowledge they have. These GenAI tools will make them 99% expertise, 99% productivity. On the other hand, if you're a new guy, if you have only less than 10% of knowledge, you're gonna grow up to 20%. That's it. Even if you use GenAI tools, you can double your productivity. That's it. But if you're an average player, you provide 50% productivity on the table. These GenAI tools will make you 99%. Of course, they cannot reach 100%. That's a good sign, actually. Okay. So this is what experienced players would play better. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool so far. Perfect. Yeah, this is what my toggle is. Okay, I keep the same thing, but this small box is not good enough, to be honestly. Okay, what I'm going to do that I'm going to take a screenshot. Then I'm going to say that this box is very small. So this box inside is very small. Can you increase the width and then keep it with 80 percentage of full width, full size, something. So I'm just changing it. Again, I'm not a big UI guy. In terms of UI, I would call it like I'm 8% knowledge. So I cannot make a better in terms of UI. But I can survive. I can make a small product, it's not a big deal. But can I make a scalable product? So last time I was working with the one, again, I don't want to tell the company, that company guy, one guy came up with that UI, but that guy is not a scalable guy. That guy is not very good at UI. The product is so good on POC. When we tried to put it on the production mode, 10,000 PDFs, one time we had to bring like 200,000 PDF, the UI cried like anything. And then he couldn't solve the problem. And then we realized, no, it's a waste of time using it. So that is what you need to have it actually. You need to have some kind of knowledge to do that actually. Okay, I did this one. Perfect. Blah blah blah. Let's do this one. Let's see. Marketing, learn, product title. That's a title, right? Product ID. I don't want auto generate. Okay, sounds good. Not a big deal. What is next? About this item. One per, what the heck? One per. One per line. Oh, they just say one per line. That's very clever. Product description. Sounds good. Benefits. Sounds good. That's cool. Model name. There you go. That's it. Perfect. I'm gonna create a, let's see, I'm gonna check the logs actually. Create one. Error what the heck undefined. Ah, come on, guys. So I'm gonna say this. Also, I'll share the logs. Okay, I'm saying this logs. They will figure out actually. They will eventually identify blah blah blah. So I know because I've been doing this one. Internal errors I'm trying to resolve. Maybe I didn't run the general PDFs there. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Maybe I didn't install it. Wi-Fi. No, I did. I'm gonna run this one. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, they just create a problem. So whenever I get the problem, I just put it run archive, shortcut, use this. Then same thing and just copy paste it. Okay. And the context just keep on going. You have to be very careful. Okay. When you have too much context, they'll add up too much credits. So you need to know when to create a new session. You need to know when to create a new session. That's very, very important. I don't want to run it in here. They always run it in terminal. That's cool. So far, this is cool. Just saying that this is fine. Sounds good. Perfect. Run it again. Let's do this again. Title, title, both this item, description, benefits, model name. Sounds good. Perfect. Download PDF. Yes, I can download it. I can check them out. Product something. Keep it. Sounds good. Let's do this. Boom. That's kind of cool. This is fine for me. So far, it's fine. Generated, even generated by. Wow, that's kind of nice. So, also, I can provide which author generated it. I need to know that. Okay. Also, it works fine. I'll say that it works fine. So they don't think too much. It's fine. I need to add author field as well. As well. So, I would uh, I would identify which author provided that, which author provided the details during debugging. Okay, that's kind of cool actually. I'll tell you one time, oh, one of the developers, what they did, they were just playing around some Superman kind of a logo. They put the Superman logo here, and yeah, that was like I forgot the company, which company we deploy. It's deployed for 2 minutes. Every world, everyone in the world they could see, instead of this image, the first image, they saw Superman image. And then the manager freaked out. The manager called the guy, and then we solved the problem within 2 to 5 minutes. But we kept laughing during the Christmas time. Oh, what was the biggest mistake we did? Yeah, remember, man, July we did. Remember, we put a Superman image 5 minutes on live. We took a screenshot actually. We took like screenshot. We just like laughing. But those kind of things happen. If that stayed more than 5 minutes, people would have shot at the product and we would have fired like that would have fired back actually. Okay, that's really tough. But we somehow nobody saw that actually. Still, it's like until I say you wouldn't know this happened actually. Okay? Yeah, like, where is that? Where is that? 8,000 sounds good. Okay, title. Mhm. That's too last 1 minute and then we'll get it done. We'll do rest of the things in other classes because we cannot finish everything in one day, so we'll do next time. Authors like Kevin, something. Yep, sounds good. Let's see that. Keep. Sounds good. Blah, 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 blah. Kevin author. Sounds good. PDF ID. Sounds good. Perfect. Next time, we will generate 50 PDFs. Automate. We will automate the stuff. We will get the real details from these kind of website. So we will use playwright kind of a tools to fetch details. If you give the product ID, they'll fetch images as well as these content, whatever the content we want. They will get it, and then we create a API, and they will call the Python script itself. They will fetch from Amazon. They call our API. They create 50 PDFs within 2 3 seconds, maybe 1 minute. We will do that. We'll do for 50 PDFs, and then we'll start using LangChain to go and then use the RAG stuff. Actually, we will work on this one, but maybe this will take another like maybe third or fourth session. We will do that actually. That's it for today's session. We'll move on. We move forward and then work on the second session. Thank you.